guess another win, another week, you could say. Huh.
Yeah, man. I thought y'all told me A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts was beefing and they wasn't best friends. What happened? I guess we got a lot to talk about on B.O.B.S. Let's go ahead.
Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly, score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Welcome to Broad Street, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 178. Welcome to the 2024 week 16 edition of Birds of Broad Street with your boy Cool Cat Connor and my guy Smitty Eagle. What up, Smitty?
What's good, man? Another win, man. Another win. Keep rolling.
Exactly. Another win, another W. Salute the Broad Street Nation in the building. Smitty?
Shakira!
There you go.
I ain't even see the comments. I ain't even turn them on.
No, you're good, Smitty. You good. I got you. What up, Shakita? What up, Chris? What up, North Philly Mo? Salute to Robert. And, of course, salute to my guy Aaron for letting y'all know. Welcome to Broad Street with me, Simone, One Trey Rock, and Smitty. Make sure y'all do what Aaron tells y'all to do, and that's hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and comment. Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel, all of our channels. Me, Simone, One Trey Rock, Smitty. And with that being said, y'all know how we started. The word of the day is motivation. Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, this whole offense, this whole team was motivated to get this win over the Pittsburgh Steelers with all the noise, with all the bullshit, as our sister Simone always says. They was motivated by the passing game. Jalen Hurts was motivated to prove the Dallas wrong. So, and you heard it, Jalen Hurts say, that's what y'all wanted to see. So, Smitty, let's hear from you. What was your thoughts on this game? Was Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown motivated? Let's hear from you, Smitty.
Yeah, man, it was self-motivation. They didn't need motivation from anybody else.
Right.
It was all self-motivated. So it was just one of those situations where, you know, you hear the people talking loud, they doing all this, they doing all that, and then you get an opportunity to get on the field, and you get on the field against a good team and you dominate. So yeah, the motivation was loud. I think they motivated themselves though.
Yeah, I think they was motivated internally too, just to prove a point that when the time's right for them to pass the ball, that they can pass the ball. It's just right now you got an MVP candidate at a running back to lead the way. So when the time's right to run the ball, you run it. But go ahead, what's your thoughts on this game versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, man?
I told y'all what was gonna happen, man. I told you 28-13. What's the
Yep, yes,
score?
you
Man,
did.
listen, man. Them people is listen, they're a good team, but offensively, they can't stick in the paint with us, man. They don't have enough, man. They tried, they held in as long as they could, but eventually, when you getting diced up like that, when the sword is out and you a vegetable, man, you eventually get cut. You eventually don't survive. So, I mean, we was hitting them in every way they thought they couldn't be hit. Slants, deep routes, over the middle, outside, comebacks. I mean, every route that was ran, whip routes. I mean, it was like dancing, man. Like you just don't want to make the wrong move. You just keep dancing, and when you mess up, your partner either take over or you look like a fool. Their partner didn't take over. The defense didn't come in after that fumble and take over. We went down the field, we locked the game up. Point over to you. When you get the ball with 10 minutes and 30 seconds left and the team never sees the ball again, wish we could have did that at this one point, maybe 2 years ago. Where we could have got the ball with 10 minutes and 30 seconds left with the lead in this one game and never gave the ball back. But we ain't gonna talk about too much. But yeah, man, we was dominant, man, in every aspect. However you want to get it. I posted it on Twitter, man. Saying whatever you want, whatever you with, we with. You just ain't gonna bully us, man. We not gonna get pushed over. We not gonna get none of that. It's over with. Those days are long past us, man. We got people in here that's gonna stand on business. And I like what I seen last night, man. A lot of fire, a lot of animosity, a lot of grit, a lot of grind. It made it happen.
Right. For me, listen, they did what they had to do to win, man. Jalen Hurts balled out. AJ, Devontae, Jad balled out. Saquon did enough in his rushing yards. And that defense.
Don't let it get it twisted, though. If Saquon don't miss a quarter and a half, he busting for 120. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, he is. I agree.
Just think about it. Kenny Gainwell had 7 carries and 4 receptions. Can you imagine what those would have been like? Yes. Kenny Gainwell did well with those receptions. But do you know what those receptions and those are if it's in Saquon hands over Kenny Gainwell hands?
Yeah. It would have been beautiful, man. But that defense.
And I like what I said. Hey, appreciate you, Gainwell.
Yep. Appreciate you. But that defense, man, stepped up in a big way. When they need to, we got the coach himself, One Trigger Trey Rock. What up, Trigger?
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Word of the day is motivation, man. Let's hear your thoughts as the.
Hold on, somebody asked a question. Hold on, I'm trying to get them their answer. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Passing defense, the Commanders are 5th. Rush defense, they are. Ooh, shit.
Go ahead, tell us.
They 28th. Damn. Scoring defense, they 17th. All right, go ahead, Trey.
Yeah, but go ahead, Trey. Your thoughts on the Pittsburgh Steelers losing to the Philadelphia Eagles, and was Jalen, AJ, and Devontae motivated by this game?
I'm gonna say more. Kellen Moore was motivated.
Right.
Them dudes always motivated. They ready. They always ready to get the football when it come their way. But Kellen Moore, he heard all the talk just like everybody else did, and he came out and tried to prove a point. And it wasn't just throwing plays off the wall. He was stringing them together at the beginning. We was moving down the field. The first drive ended in a field goal because of a few penalties. But overall, we came out throwing the football. Like, we came out trying to get the ball in our playmakers' hands. And like I said, I'm going to give that shout out to Kellen Moore and Nick Sirianni, because they did that. We all seen it. They did that to quiet the media and all the talks in Philadelphia. They did that to quiet them. They got Devontae the ball a lot. They got AJ the ball a lot. They spread the ball around. They got Cockatera involved. They was hitting Gainwell out the backfield. It was like, man, look, we look like a well-oiled machine. Couple turnovers, man, kept them in the game for a little bit. But You seen from the beginning that the Steelers wasn't on our level. So I'm gonna give a big shout out to Kellen Moore and Nick Sirianni for that one.
Right.
But like, if you really look at the breakdown trade, it wasn't. I don't even think Kellen Moore thought they would be that dumb. It's no way, bro. You know that's the highest percent of cover one and man coverage we've seen since the beginning of 2022. They really was just like, hey, look, I'm gonna let Smitty beat me, but I'm not gonna let Saquon beat me. I got a better chance of that than anything else. But they ran 20 plus percent of their snaps in cover one and man coverage.
Yeah, their defensive coordinator should be fired. Because at the end of the day, it don't matter how much Saquon going off. You can't leave Devontae and Smitty covered 1-on-1. Y'all don't even have the dogs to do it. So yeah, that was a bad
But
game plan by Tomlin and all of them.
and this, you want to know another stat? In cover one, when they was playing cover one, Jalen Hurts didn't miss a pass. He had a perfect 17 for 17 when they played cover one for
Yeah, they made it
205.
easy. They made it easy, man. It's like they game plan was to come in and try to stop Saquon and force Jalen to pass, but I think we kind of flipped the script on them. We came out passing. So like they was like, oh, they ain't expect that. So we hit them early, we hit them fast, and we surprised them at the beginning. But I mean, if you look, Saquon ain't even have a crazy game. It was more Gainwell this game
Well,
that
that's
kind of
because
went off.
Saquon missed
So
a quarter and a half, though.
no, he got hurt. Yeah, he had got hurt. But still, yeah, that goes
Before
to
you
show you
came on,
that
I
this
was like,
off.
if he played his full snaps, he go for 100, 110, 115.
Easy. He
Yeah.
had over 60 yards, and he didn't
He
even
had
rush the ball that much.
65, he only had like 18 carries.
Yeah. So look,
And they had,
that
bro,
goes
and you
to
got
show
to
you
think
that.
about this too. Think about this. He's just really started breaking them at the end. Look at the runs at the end of the game. All three of the runs he had in the fourth quarter, like in that last stretch, all broke for like 8 or 9. He was finna smash them, but he missed too much time. Couldn't get his groove going.
Yeah, no, for sure. But like that's how we supposed to look every week, though. Getting all our weapons involved. That's how we support it. We make it too easy when we just condemn ourselves to just running the football.
But you gotta listen to
Make
Dan
it too
Orlowski,
easy.
bro. Like out of all the games we played, it's only been 2 teams that's been willing to die to the pass. And both of those games, Jalen Hurts had over 300 yards of offense.
Yeah, but even with that being the
A lot
case,
of the teams are more scared of AJ and Smitty than they are of Saquon. And I mean, either way, you got to be balanced to play us. And I think if you play one way, we'll kill you the other way with 1,000 cuts until you switch it up.
for sure, you definitely got to pick your poison with this offense. But we also can't make it easy for teams to just focus on one player because we got too many dogs. Even Jalen Hurts himself is a weapon out the backfield.
Right,
So
facts.
look, we
I
got
just
too
think a
much.
lot of teams been just like not stacking the box. They've been playing a lot of that too high. And I mean, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I know you want to see it a certain way, but if you gonna give me 5 men in the box versus Saquon, I'm gonna run that bit till I kill you. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna run until you lose your job, my brother.
I'm not gonna
If
lie.
you're gonna give me 15, 20 yards of carry, I'm gonna kill you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's hard to game plan against us. Period, because it's like, all right, what do you want to get killed by more through the air or on the ground? So it's like it's pick your poison for real. And you can
I don't
stop it for probably like a quarter and a half, but a whole 4 quarters, you're not gonna be able to stop that. Like
know.
it's crazy.
Yeah,
Because if
it's a
Saquon
hard
is
task,
going off,
man.
you're gonna have to bring dudes up. If Saquon is
Yeah.
going off, you're gonna have to bring dudes up in the box. Now that get AJ in them 1-on-1 coverage. Now if you wanna double team AJ, you still got Saquon out the backfield, Devontae Smith over there. Bro, it's too much. It's too much. It keep defensive coordinators up all night. I know it do.
You got to. Because you have to come up with a game plan that doesn't kill you in the box, but also doesn't kill you over the top. So you're like in a pickle. You like in a stuck situation because you like come out and like, all right, I want to play like this. But think about this. When they finally said we're going to try to be multi, what happened? We started running back. We started running quarterback power. Okay, you want to get out of it. You want to do all this. And then you part the Red Sea. What, Jalen went for 27, 28 up the middle?
Yep.
Because you tried to be multiple. You tried to take away the run and the pass. And you ended up in a bad situation no matter what. It's hard, bro. It's hard. When
It's scary.
It's hard.
It's scary when you got to play all 11 players. Like it's like you can't.
Man,
Usually it's really 11 on 10.
They just did
You don't got the
honor
mobile
for
quarterback.
Moss
It's 11 on
in the
10.
middle of the field. They just did a honor for Randy Moss, man. Damn. One of the greats.
He deserved it too, though. Yeah, he deserved
it. I hate that they be taking this, bro. You know what I mean? That's the one thing I hate. Like, he had to have cancer for y'all to celebrate him as a player for the Vikings.
Yeah, no, he really the greatest. Well, him and AP, they the greatest Vikings of all time to me.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Top five.
It shouldn't take me getting cancer, you know what I'm saying, in the point of whatever you want to say, I'm fighting for my life, for you to be like, hey, let's honor him as a great. Nah, you should have honored him before. He's been a great for a long time, man.
Bro, these organizations don't be having no loyalty to none of these players, man. They look at them as assets. They don't look at them as actual human beings. And that'd be the crazy part.
All right, go ahead, Cool Cat.
Yeah, you good. Y'all good. Point blank period for me, like I was saying, salute to the defense for stepping up, for only giving up just a touchdown and 2 field goals. So salute to the defense. So, but that's, so let's go ahead and let's, man, we got a lot to say about QB1. So let's start it.
Jalen Hurts. Let's see if he can get something going. There's Hurts. He's back. Fire. Touchdown. They really came out on fire. Hurts.
He is in such control.
Hurts. What a play by Jalen Hurts. Beautiful throw by Hurts. 3 rushing touchdowns. Give me a little more of that. Boy, that hurts. Boy, did he make magic happen.
Jalen Hurts, number 1.
That really, really hurts.
25 of 32 for 290 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, sacked 3 times on a rating of 125.3, and he had 15 carries for 45 yards and a rushing touchdown. So, Smitty, we'll start with you. What grade would you give QB1?
A+. I mean, bro, to be honest, like, I know people go like try to harp on the little fumble or whatever. I don't give a care. That fumble didn't cost us a thing at that moment. It was a good play by a great player. You know what I mean? Sometimes, when great meet great, things happen. But I'm gonna give him an A+, man. He executed the offense. He kept us in the game. He kept us ahead in the game. He made plays at every aspect, man. He had everybody involved. He was on time. He was just getting to the money. It wasn't really much I could complain about. He was really chunking that thing, man. He was all over the field. He was playing multiple. When it broke down, he was making good plays with it. And really, once the second half, I mean, it was a point in this game where Jalen Hurts was 10 for 10.
Yep.
Touchdown. So let's I mean, he played a great game, man. He did everything asked of him. And then he not only his play on the field, but then he comes out and he says, "Is that what y'all wanted to see?"
Exactly.
He said something a few weeks ago that always stick with me, man. He said, "When duty call, I'm gonna answer, but duty don't always call. Duty called on Sunday. He held true to his word. He answered. So, A+ for Jalen Hurts, man. Keep rocking."
Yep. Trey?
Easily one of the best games from Jalen Hurts this season that I've seen. Like,
Shit,
I feel like he played well. Yeah. I feel like he played poised. He was under control. He didn't. Once his first option wasn't there, he actually kept his eyes on the field and then pull it down and run every time. He actually looked like he was looked like he prepared a whole lot this week for that. I like Smitty said, I don't really charge the fumble to him. It really hurt us too much, but still, you got to protect the ball a little bit better. Um, Other than that, I'm gonna have to give him an A+. I feel like he played well today. Like he ran when he had to, threw the ball when he had to. He hit open receivers. He wasn't waiting till they got open. He was anticipating throws. I'm gonna have to give Jalen an
Trey,
A+ for
Trey,
this
but
week.
the only reason I didn't give him I didn't really say nothing about protecting the ball is because he got a broke finger in the other hand. He wasn't able to switch hands. If that was a regular him being healthy, he had that ball in his left hand. He don't even get poked out. That's the only
Yeah,
reason I gave him a pass, bro. He got that broke finger. I know he couldn't switch hands. If it was
yeah.
any other Sunday, Jalen, you got to learn that ball protection. But I know he didn't have 100%. You know what I mean? His abilities going on and stuff. So.
But thing I like about Sunday is after he fumbled, he didn't drop his head. He started playing actually better after that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
true.
I'm like, yeah, that's a true winner right there. Like he could have easily got down on himself, started throwing air balls and dirt balls and still fumbling, throwing interceptions. He could have easily had one of those games, but he picked himself back up and he rumbled through it. So yeah, no, it's easily one of the best games I've seen this year from Jalen Hurts. Easily.
Yep. A++ for my quarterback as well, man. He did what he had to do, and like you said, somebody he came out and said, ain't that what y'all wanted to see?" Like he proved to the world that when he wants to pass it, he'll pass it. It's just there's an MVP candidate on our roster in Saquon Barkley. So that hopefully that shuts everybody up when it comes to Jalen, but I highly doubt that'll never happen. So let's go ahead and
I
continue
think
on.
Saquon might have lost it this week. The MVP. Josh
Uh-huh.
Allen went off the other day. I think he
Yeah,
might have lost it.
yeah. But you think he'll still break the record, though? But before we get grade him, you think he'd break the record with 3 games left?
It all depends. It's like it depends on what the Eagles want to do and what position we in by the last week of the season. Because if he would have went off this week, they probably would have been pressing more to go for it. But he really he had got hurt. So I mean, it depends on Saquon health. I mean, how they want to manage his health through the rest of the season, and I mean, if that's something they really want to do, or they really pushing for a Super Bowl. So yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be far fetched now. I mean, the Commanders don't got a crazy rushing defense, but we don't know the status of Saquon health right now. So yeah, I really don't think he's gonna break it this year.
Right. What do you think, Smitty? You think Saquon break the record?
I told you I didn't think he was in the first place.
Right.
I never thought he was gonna break it. I think he go for 2,000, but I don't think he break the record. Just me personally.
Right. I don't think he
2,000 though.
Right. I think he get 2,000, but I don't think he breaks the record either. But what grade would y'all give him? Because he was 19 carries for 65 yards. So we start with him. What grade would you give Saquon?
I give him a positive A. You know what I mean? He got injured, wasn't really able to finish the game, but when he was in the game, he was executing a couple big plays in crunch time. He had one play where High Smith basically trailed the play, tried to get a punch out. Saquon held on to it. So I'll give him an A, man. He didn't disappoint. I mean, like I said, I believe if he was in the game, he got a smooth 110 yards running the ball. We probably running a little bit more later in the game, but with having to have Gainwell in, we took our time. But I did hear him say he's fine. He said they held him out in the game more for precaution than him actually being injured. So that's positive.
Right. Trey?
No, I'm gonna go with what Smitty said. I'm gonna give him an A because he was effective when he was in the game. It's just unfortunate he had to take a little bit off because of the injury. So yeah, I'm gonna give him an A. I feel like he played solid. Man. He didn't put up usual Saquon numbers, but he did when he was in the game. He did what he had to do.
Right. I'll give him a solid A. A solid A as well. And let's go ahead to the rest of the playmakers. Kenneth Gainwell, 7 carries for 20 yards.
But hold on, I do tell you this. I'll tell you one thing. There's one way Saquon break the record. He has to go into that final game and us have to play with 2,000 already marked.
Right.
No more than 110 yards remaining on that record going into that Giants game. If we have to play.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. So you think it's against the Giants, Smitty, or no?
If he get the opportunity to break it, because I'm looking at Bro putting 1688 up here, and I'm just thinking about the last time we played the Commanders, he went crazy. I'm pretty sure the last time he played the Cowboys, he went crazy. He can have those same numbers. Just looking at the numbers, he would be sitting at 2,000 yards, 2,005 yards going into the. If he just matched the numbers he did the first time, he would go in that game with like 2,005 yards.
Yeah, well, he really didn't go crazy on Dallas. He went crazy.
Not really crazy, but he went. I'm just doing like the togetherness. He did enough against Dallas to get off.
But yeah, but the Commanders and the Giants, he went stupid on them too.
That's what I meant to say. The Giants. My bad.
Right, you're good.
I said Dallas, but yeah, the Giants. If he can just match the numbers for the Giants and the Commanders, he would. Pretty much.
Right.
He gonna have to in one of these three. He gonna have to have at least a 200-yard game to break that.
Like 170
Yeah,
in
like
one,
at least
and like
170
130 in the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be hard, especially with Detroit losing. We might be playing.
Again, though.
Yeah, we need them to lose again. So we might be playing all the way up until the last week of the season.
This the only way it won't count, though. This the only way it won't matter. If they don't lose before the last game, we won't play the last game because Minnesota and Detroit play the last game.
Right.
We also need Minnesota to lose one. So unless Minnesota has dropped their game, then we need them to beat Detroit.
Nah, for sure. I think they could do it, though. I think they could do it.
I just need Minnesota to lose tonight. Then let the Bears sneak up and get one.
Exactly. Don't the Commanders ever get tired of us reminding them that they the little brothers?
Yeah, no, they thought they had a shot this year,
Exactly.
and I thought they kind of did too. But look, man, after they lost to us, they kind of was like up and down. They're still a good football team, but we can't go in there sleeping on them. They're still a good football team.
They still. I mean, the only thing like I'm looking at is like they still need some things to go right to still make it in that playoff. So I mean, they might come in this game a little bit motivated.
Exactly.
They might come in a little motivated.
Right. So for the rest of the playmakers, Kenneth Gainwell, 7 carries for 20 yards. And the rest of them, AJ, 8 receiving for 110 yards and a touchdown. Devontae Smith, 11 receiving for 109 yards and a touchdown. Kenneth, 3 for 40. Grant, 1 for 22. And Saquon Barkley, 2 for 9. So what grade would you give the rest of the playmakers, Trey? We'll start with you.
I'm gonna give them an A+. Especially big shout out to Kenneth Gainwell, man. As the Bucks went down, he came in, he did his thing. Like the numbers went gaudy, but he caught a lot of little dump off passes. Seen the spin move he put on Buddy. He was running hard. So I'm gonna give him an A. I'm gonna give him an A for his performance. AJ and Devontae, they look like the old AJ and Devontae. They actually getting the football in their hands, making plays. Devontae Smith got us a lot of key first downs in that game. And AJ Brown just a beast, man, on them slants and comeback routes. Like he's really unstoppable for us. So Calcaterra caught a touchdown pass too, if I'm not mistaken, right?
No, it was just
No,
Jalen.
that was last week. That was last week.
Bruh,
Yeah,
but
my fault. That
listen,
was last week.
that play he threw to Gainwell ran like a flat route.
Uh-huh.
Bro, I wish it wasn't a half field play. Calcaterra dude fell slap on his face, bro. Calcaterra turned around like he knew the ball was coming. He turned around like in catch form, like he knew Jalen put it on his chest. Like he turned around, bro. He was like, okay. Kenny Gainwell ended up getting to like the that's when he almost like fell in backwards to the end zone. Calcaterra standing on like the 3-yard line with nobody in sight, bro. I was like, wow. And I ain't see it in game time. I had to go back and like watch the play-by-play, and I seen him fall. I was like, oh my God, that would have been the third touchdown.
Yeah. Man, it is what it is, man.
We end up
game.
mercy ruling the next play. We ended up going into the nil the next play.
Yeah, the next game he gonna see that, man. He gonna watch film. They're gonna watch a lot of film.
No. The setup of the play was half field. I think you know how like the tight end be running like a coming out the back.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he was a part of the play the way.
Jalen, he was like a bell-out. This in case Jalen started like scrambling or something.
Right.
Mm.
But everything was flowing like one way. So I think the play was supposed to be majority to the right. And then Calcaterra is basically the check down back on the left. But Buddy go to take off to catch up to him and just fall. Boom, right on his face. I'm like, no.
It's cool, man. Look.
You can't hit a ball.
Can't hit them all. You ain't gonna see everything.
Yeah.
Yep. So
what channel Caleb Williams them on?
Yeah, because I didn't see. Hold on.
They on ABC.
Yeah, they on ABC. So, what was the grade, Trey, for the rest of the Playmakers?
I'm gonna give them all A+. They did a great job this week. I'm giving them all A+.
Yep. All right, go ahead, Smitty.
No, I'm with Trey, man. A+. Obviously, the guys came out first off. The two top guys did everything, and I don't think anybody dropped the pass that got close to them being, as far as like actually being able to be caught. I don't think anybody dropped the pass. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't Jalen Hurts just throwing it away, I think every target was caught. So I mean, it was a good play, man. It was a good game. You love to see where Gainwell get an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Where Smitty and AJ get an opportunity, and you still could sprinkle a little Calcaterra in there to set it off. Y'all know how I feel about Calcaterra in this past game, man. So, really, really nice performance. Hey, I went to the store the other day, right? Cool cat. Walking in the store, man, I was like, man, I want to get something. And they had these in the store, man.
There you go.
It's Jamar Chase and Jalen Hurts.
There you go.
They got a Saquon one too, so I'm gonna be looking for the Saquon one. Saquon and Christian McCaffrey in the pack together.
Right.
I'm gonna be looking for those next.
Yep. But I'm with you guys. A+ for the rest of the Playmakers. I agree with y'all. So let's get to the defense side of the ball. Russell Wilson was 14 of 22 for 128 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, sacked 2 times, and a rating of 94.5. Najee Harris was 6 carries for 14 yards, and Calvin was 5 receiving for 65 yards. And the men that got the sack on the defense was Nolan Smith and Sweaty. So, Smitty, we'll start with you. What grade would you give the defense?
I'm gonna give him an A-. I'm gonna give him A+. I ain't gonna give him. I was gonna give him an A- for a few things I've seen, but listen, man, rallying to the ball has been one of the things that we had a problem with last year that I seen this year. We get to the if you dump it off, there's 3, 4, 5 guys quickly to the ball. It's not a lot of missed tackles. I think, accumulatively in the Panthers game, we missed a lot of tackles, but I think that was more like our main enforcer in Reed Blankenship not being in the back end. you see the difference how he played. Nolan Smith, I mean, listen, Nolan Smith had the most athletic play of any defensive end in the NFL that I've ever seen. He completely leaped without touching a whole defender off the snap, coming off the line. He's about to get blocked. He cleared him. Did he miscontain? Yes. Bro, it was one of the most athletic plays I've seen. He also had, to me, some of the best pass rushes that I've seen all week. He had constant pressure on Russell Wilson. Obviously, what I didn't realize, I knew the tackle played at Georgia. I just didn't realize he played with them for some reason. It seemed like Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith had his number. Something else I like that I see, man, Jordan Davis tried to be really nice to a college friend and put his hand out to help him up. Jalen Carter swapped that man's hand and basically said, "We not helping him up. This war." Jalen Carter slapped the man. Darius Slade, they did that bull jump they did back in early in the year where they drove him all the way basically to the wall of the end zone, but early in the year was the sideline. He didn't take it nicely this time. He swung on Buddy, and the thing I like to see, the first person that showed up was Quinyon Mitchell, man, and that shows a lot of the heart we have as a team. I really appreciate seeing us stand up. I'm gonna give him an A+, man. You know, the small things that I did see is minor compared to some of the things that really went well for us. So, shout out to the defense.
Yep. Trey?
Well, the defense, they get an A+
Wow,
from me.
is that the easiest touchdown of the
I see.
year?
Yeah, it was. I saw it.
God, they didn't play no. Hey Trey, they didn't play no defense. Justin Jefferson wide open for a touchdown. That's crazy.
Everybody was open. Everybody was open. But yeah, I'm gonna get a defense. I'm gonna give them an A+, man. The only time we got scored on was because of the Cooper DeJean fumble. Other than that, they held on to 2 field goals the whole game. Pass rush was looking good. I mean, we was flustering Russell Wilson. Najee Harris couldn't do nothing. Warren couldn't do nothing. And we dominated the offensive line. So yeah, I'm gonna give my defense an A+. We rallied to the football, like Smitty said, like no other team I see in the NFL with that much effort and conviction. And even at the Cooper DeJean fumble, he made it back on a 3rd down play where he came up and made a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. That's how you know the rookie ain't get too down on himself. I love
Well,
that.
he made it back. He
Mitchell
made
is
it back
a baller.
on that kickoff. The next punt. Didn't he put us in plus territory? The next punt.
Yep. Yeah, he didn't hang his head, nothing. He know he made a mistake. He apologized to the team. He went on the field and made it up. So, I mean, like, look, I love these rookies, man. I love the rookies. I love our defensive line, our linebackers. Zach Bone was all over the field again, like he been all season. Bro, look, Johnson got what's his name? Gardner Johnson. He came up and smacked Najee Harris a couple times. I'm like, bro, we flying around, we making plays. Look, this is a championship defense, man. We just gotta stay on point and keep focused. And Jalen Carter can't be making those mistakes like he made the other day. I mean, we don't need you getting ejected from those games and nothing like that because you can't control your temper. So, I mean, like I said, I'm giving them an A+, man. They nasty. They play nasty this week.
Right. So I'll give the defense a A+ as well. I'll give the defense a plus as well. So, hold on, game balls. So, offense and defense. Let me get this off. Offense and defense. So, Smitty, we'll start with you because you didn't say anything yesterday. Game balls.
Jalen, AJ. No, I'm gonna let somebody have the easy one. Lane Johnson won. They listen. The biggest mistake they made was giving Lane the chip. Lane didn't want that chip. Lane didn't get another chip after that, which gave up that sack that was almost a strip sack. Lane didn't get another chip after that. For him to sit on the island and take care of T.J. Watt in the manner he did, he gets my first game ball. Second game ball is, yes, Jalen Hurts. He performed excellently. He did everything he needed to. I'm going to let y'all give Devontae and A.J. the ball because I'm going to give Grant Calcaterra the next one. Some of the things he was able to do with Cam Hayward, man, in the middle of that line, bro, really impressed me. It took my respect for him to another level. To be able to multiple times, one-on-one, Cam Hayward in the middle of that offensive line and really have Jalen believe and have faith that you can hold that big guy up and not let him penetrate up the middle. I love to see it. Defensively, I'm going to give it to Nolan Smith, Quinyon Mitchell, Kobe Dean. No. Take that back. Reed Blankenship.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to Reed. Man, Reed really sets the tone. He's out there on the field, man. He hitting. He coming with the noise. He really showed that we really missed him in that Carolina game, whether we felt like we did or not. So we give it to Reed.
Right. Trey?
All right, so my offensive guys, I'm going Jalen from the gun bus, man. He responded well this week. He looked like that game. He looked like Jalen from 2022, man. Just poised, delivering the football on time, taking the runs when they're there. I mean, he looked great. I gotta go with Gainwell. Gainwell stepped up this week, man. A lot of people sour on Gainwell. They've been sour on Gainwell for like the last 2 years. Like they don't feel like he's a good backup, but he came in and showed. Look, y'all need me. I'm here. He came in and showed. And my last one, I'm giving it to Devontae Smith, man, because he coming back off an injury. He wasn't really getting a lot of targets, but we never heard him pout. Never heard him get down on himself. Never heard him say anything about Jalen Hurts. He just came out. He balled this week. So yeah, I'll give my last one to Devontae Smith. On defense, I'm going to two pass rushers. I'm gonna go Nolan and Josh Sweat. They gave Russell Wilson fits all game, man. Both of them collapsing the pocket, making them move, making them step up, chasing him all around, man, just frustrating him all day. So I'm giving it to Nolan and Josh Sweat. And my last one, I'm gonna have to go. Zach Bond, man. Sometimes a lot of plays he make, it don't really show up like impactful wise, but the dude is just steady Eddie, man. He makes a whole lot of tackles. He always around the football. He always flying to the ball. So I'm gonna give my last one to Zach Bond.
Yep. For me, it's Jad. That's Jalen, AJ, and Devontae. So the offense going to Jad. And defense, it's I'll say Jalen Carter. I'll say Slay. And I'll say Chauncey. So those are my game balls. So Trey, we start with you when it comes to the coaching. What grade would you give Nick, Kellen, and Vic?
I'm giving him an A+ this week as well. If you look at the game, right? If you look at the game, it was a couple things that kept the Steelers in it, and it wasn't coaching. It wasn't coaching. We fumbled the ball twice, gave them a little momentum, and I mean, it was kind of a bad. I ain't gonna say a bad play, but it was a. I feel like Gardner Johnson should have went for that break up a little bit more than trying to intercept the pass on that fire move touchdown, and it's just little stuff like that. But the coaches did a great job with the game plan, man. We came in, we established our dominance on them. I mean, the Steelers really wasn't never in this football game if you think about it. I mean, if it wasn't for the turnovers, they wouldn't have never been in this football game. They might not even have scored 13 points. They probably wouldn't even score double-digit points. So, yeah, I feel like they did a great job, man. And around the city and all that, we hyped it up because it's battle Pennsylvania and all that. But the coaches knew that the Steelers wasn't as good. They wasn't on our level, especially with their best player on offense out. So yeah, I feel like we did a great job this week against them, and I'm giving our coaches an A+.
Yep. Smitty?
Bro, I'm actually watching some all 22 film right now, bro. Listen, on that third down where Sweat gets the sack, he played with Russell Wilson so bad. So Trey, I know you know a little bit of. So he came out, right? He showed him cover 3, right? Russell does like a
Yeah.
hard count. He changes the look, so it turns. It looks cover 2. So you looking at it, you see cover 2. Right before like he gets comfortable, Nakobe Dean fakes the blitz. So he steps up to the line. Now he's faking the blitz. Literally, him stepping up to the line leaves Sweat and Smith on the edge of one-on-one because he calls the protection, and but it was literally cover 3 the whole time. But he played it so well, and I always talk about seeing Vic Fangio do it, like play a deep spy. He did it on this play too. Like he had somebody playing spy. Like he played some. Obviously, I'm glad you asked about the coaching right in time though. But he played some defense that really, for a vet quarterback like Russell Wilson, not to see the field clear, he muddied a lot of the water. You know, he took away a lot of the easy reads. I think Vic Fangio came out and said, "I'm not respecting you deep unless it's Mike Williams. Everything else I'm guarding underneath." If you watch the setup when Mike Williams come on the field, wherever he's at, the cornerback has obviously been taught, get a little depth. He's a deep threat. He's not really great running the route across the field. His best attribute is going to be to burn you deep. Vic Fangio, A+. Kellen Moore, A+. Sirianni, A+.
Damn right. And I'm with you. A+, go all around, man. 13 points on the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's all you need to know on the defense side of the ball for Vic Fangio. On offense, Saquon Barkley will always be the focal point, but seeing as the Pittsburgh Steelers stopped that a little bit, and Kellen and AJ and Smitty and Jalen wanted to prove a point, salute to Nick Sirianni and Kellen for stepping up, man. So A+ go around. So next up is our Broad Street picks for Week 16. Let's go to here it is. Here it is. Thursday Night Football, Denver versus the Chargers.
Chargers with the get back game. They need to get back right, man. I think they get back this week.
Yep. Trey?
I think Denver the better football team. I'm going with Denver.
Yep. I'm with you. Houston versus the Chiefs on Saturday.
I'm going. It depends on Pat Mahomes' status, man. I'm not
Pat
gonna
not
lie.
playing. Give me Houston.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm taking Houston and Pat not playing.
He not. They already announced he out for a couple weeks.
Yep, he's week to week, they said.
Oh,
yeah, it's Carson. It's Carson this week.
Oh, so they might not bring him back to the playoffs then. Oh, we get to see Carson Wentz play football again. Oh, that's a good job. Oh, snap! I might tune into that game now.
Yeah, it's on Peacock on Saturday. So the next Saturday game is the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Baltimore Ravens.
Hey, real quick, how do y'all feel about the Jalen Carter slap though?
Go ahead, Trey. We'll start with you before we continue.
First off, did y'all hear his response of why he did what he did?
Yeah, tell me respond. I didn't catch outside.
He said dude had to hit him with a couple dirty shots. He had went to the refs and dude did it a couple more times. So he said he handled it himself. He said dude, every time he would go down, dude would slap him across his ear hole. And he said he told the ref, like, hey man, he keep hitting me in my ear. He keep hitting me in my ear. He said the refs was like, I'm gonna keep an eye on it. He said dude did it 2 more times, so he just handled it.
What's your fault, Strike? Let me hear from you first.
I mean, I play and coach football. As a coach, I'm pissed off at Jalen Carter because we go over stuff like this all the time. People gonna do stuff to you in the game to get you to react, and you gotta some stuff you just gotta like come talk to me or let it slide or I mean something like that. You can't get kicked out of no football game because of that. Even though
I
he
felt like he
didn't,
went to Clint though, Trey. The way Trent defended him, I felt like he went to Trent.
he had to. Yeah, 9 times
I
out
mean
of 10 he
Clint.
did.
Clint. I felt like he went to Clint and was like, "Hey, bro, dude keeps slapping me, bro." And I'm telling the rest about it, they're not handling it. Listen, thinking
Yeah,
about how Clint defended him, Clint might have told him to slap, bro.
he might he
Well,
might he
well,
might have
I
might
ain't gonna
have.
say he said slap him. I'm gonna say he probably said, "Hey man, if you get the opportunity, get your get back. Don't let him punk you. Get your get back." I think
Yeah,
my problem with it is he could have been settled about it. He could have got his get back, but you blatantly slapped that.
yeah,
He
yeah.
blatantly did. And
And
I do feel like he went to Clint. Just the way Clint defended him, the way Clint defended him to Sirianni, I think he told him like, "Hey, get your get back." You know what I mean? And then he had to probably. I think Clint probably was in meetings today, probably like, "Hey man, look, that was my fault. I did tell him to shoot his shot, but I didn't think he would take the opportunity like that."
Right.
yeah, but like I said, as a player, as a coach, I'd be furious. But as a player, a former player too, bro, we going at it after that. Like, no, you ain't gonna keep doing whatever you want to me. So I understand both sides of it. But also you gotta think about how fragile the league is now, man. And they start dishing out suspensions and stuff for stuff like that. We can't lose Jalen Carter for a game. Like it's like he really
But
the anchor of our defense.
what's the caller said it best. The reason he don't get penalized for it being like where he can get suspended
Like
because
throwing punches.
he didn't throw a punch. He threw it like if he was throwing his the same way he throw his claw. He did the same way. He just hit him in the face instead of hitting him where he normally would.
Right. Right. So he kind of tried
What's
to
the dude
disguise it.
name? The
He
punter,
probably
Pat
just get
McAfee.
fined.
Pat McAfee. He said he probably will get fined, but the reason he don't get a suspension is open hand. It looks the same way if he was
Mm-hmm.
throwing the club. It didn't look unusual. The only way you get suspended is because the act is unusual, which was
Right.
a fist.
Right.
So
I
I
get
think
it. I get it. But
I think like he could have handled it better. But I also understand what he was standing on too. Like, hey man, look, you're just not gonna come in here and be doing any type of whatever you want and not think it's gonna be paid back. That was our
nah, I
problem
get it.
probably
I
last year
get
a
it.
lot. A lot last year we let the 49ers come in here and do that.
Mm-hmm.
We won't
But
have to
you
do
also
that.
got to look at it like this too, though. Jalen Carter got kind of a reputation already of being a hothead.
True.
So them dudes upstairs, they're not gonna look at it like, oh well, he was defending himself. They're gonna look at it like this stuff he usually do. Like they're gonna try to start kind of label him as a dirty player. Not out there in the world, but in their little meetings, they're gonna try to start labeling him as a dirty player. Now you gotta watch him a little bit more because he do
The
dirty
only way
stuff.
to keep that off his rap sheet is to have the proof that they was actually doing dirty shit back. You know what I mean? Like you
Exactly.
would have to go
Exactly.
to
Yeah.
the play. Hey, look, third down, third quarter, second play. That you can see it. He slapped me on my way down to the ground for no reason. Stuff like that. Now if you can point it out, then cool. But things like that, I think it would have been better for him to handle it in a different manner, though, man. I mean, but you on the field, we in war. You never know if you're gonna get that opportunity again.
Exactly. Emotions running high, stuff like these grown men playing a kid sport, bro. It's like look,
And you slapping
we
me,
all
you putting hands on
yeah.
me, yeah.
No,
It's
you
up,
gonna
bro.
have to. I don't blame him for reacting how he reacted. It's just look, everything is scrutinized, everything on camera. So it's like you got to be smarter. Catch him in the power or something, punch him in his stomach, do something like that.
Yeah, something
Don't
like that. That's what I
blatantly,
was saying.
don't blatantly just slap him in his face like, wow. Oh, all right. Look, we seen that. We seen that, right, bro? Like, yeah, you got to do stuff within the game. Like we used to do it all the time in pals. All right, boy, been drawing all game. Oh yeah, I'm gonna come over here. I'm following it. I'm jumping on him. Boom. Need him a little stomach shot. Boom. Hey, ref, he just punched me. I ain't see nothing. Hey, it's gonna be all game now. You keep playing with me. Now you want to play nice or you want to play dirty? Because we could do both of them. Oh yeah, nah, but I get it. It's still football at the end of the day. It's still aggression. No matter how they try to
Oh,
like
Quinion wanted
minimize
all
the.
the smoke, D. Quinion showed me something different, boy.
Yeah, Quinn was ready to fight.
Hey, he had buddy on that thing. Hey, look, if you ever, I can't say what he said, but when he was saying the buddy, you could tell he was on that. He called buddy the B word. He told him straight to his face, "You a B, you a B, and you don't want none. You a B." I said, "Okay, all right, Quinion different. All right, all right, he owned that."
No, but why that boy push Slay all the way back to that goddamn Jake like that? That was crazy, bro. He was frustrated. He had to be. For him to go at
Hey,
the
you know
Darius
why?
Slay, he
You
was
know why?
frustrated.
Because you know he from Georgia too, right?
Oh snap!
He part of the tight end, the tackle, Nolan, N'Kobe, and Jalen Carter all played on the same team together. So they went against each
That's
other
crazy.
every day in practice. In that same spot that they was
Mm-hmm.
in on Sunday, they was in that same spot for 3 years together, going to war.
And y'all played at the same time.
Yeah, same time.
Dang,
All of
that's
them was on the
crazy.
same squad, bro.
I didn't
The
know
only
that. That's
person, the
tough.
only person that's missing from that squad that ain't on our deep. Oh,
What
Jordan
up, Big
Davis. The
Simple?
only person that's not on that squad that's missing is Walker from that played for the Jags.
Nah, he played for Green Bay.
No. The defensive end, Walker, the number 1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker. He got
I
picked
was
the
talking
same
about
year
Quay
as Jordan
Walker.
Davis. Yeah, he got picked number 1 overall. Yeah.
Because I know Quay played for Green Bay though.
Yeah.
He was on their defense too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bro.
Yep.
wow.
So you gotta think them boys. He probably had a little antibiotics. Them boys over there probably talking crazy to him. He done called Slay out there in the open.
Yeah, he manhandled Slay though. I ain't even gonna lie. he
I
pushed
mean,
Slay all the way back to the back of the end zone.
is he not supposed to? He's 6'7", 280,
He
290.
is though. That's what he's supposed to do to a DB. Like, but Carter got him back though.
Yeah.
It's
So
games within the
hey,
game, man.
not only did see like the way Nolan handled it, I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Nolan flipped him.
Yeah,
That's the type.
Nolan was out
That's
there.
what you know.
Yo, Nolan was out there balling, yo. Even
Yeah,
when
I
he
want to.
didn't make the play, he still was
Yeah.
just balling, bro. It was like, yo,
But when you
like he
I'm gonna
go 100 miles per
I'm
hour
gonna
every
get you
play.
back for my dog. Don't get a penalty. Do what Nolan Smith did. Nolan Smith waited for him to come across the edge and bow, lay down. What you think going on?
No, that game was physical on Sunday. I loved it. I love watching it
Hey,
every minute of it.
you know who really made me kind of like smile a little bit? They ran the toss play to Trayvon. I meant to the Warner dude, right? And Jordan Davis is like sliding through the pile, but he sees like the blocker kind of climbing with him. So he like, in his mind, I think he was like, I'm not gonna make the tackle. I'm not gonna make the tackle, but I'm gonna make sure I clean this blocker up, bro. When I tell you he took that blocker and the blocker disappeared out of the frame, and he just laying on the ground, bro. I said, okay, Jordan, okay, that's what you do. Hey, I can't make the tackle, but you ain't gonna have that extra blocker going up the field taking on my safety. You're gonna cut this short.
Bro,
No, you didn't, Jettas. See?
Bro, I remember on one play, I was watching, I think it was Najee Harris. It was a stretch play or something. Zach Bond took one of these, he killed one of that lead blocker. He came through the hole, killed him. Najee Harris tried to cut it back and they made the tackle. But I was like, bro, that's how you play linebacker, bro. We actually playing we got linebackers that's playing linebackers on this team. He get me so hyped. Like Kobe Dean just he can fit any gap. He read the play so good. Like he reads it so
Y'all
good.
seen
He
Jalen
squeezes
Hunt?
through the gaps. He don't even take on blocks all the time.
Y'all see how good Jalen Hunt played? No, I bet. Hey, look,
Yeah,
I
James
don't know
Hunt
if
was
Trey.
balling.
I don't know if you see in this trade. When I thought Sweat was out of the game, right? For a minute, I'm like, dang, Jalen Hunt been in for a minute. They switched Sweat to the side with Jalen Carter for a good little minute.
Oh
And
man, they
Sweat
probably
don't really
wrecking
switch
over there.
sides, bro. But they was running. I think it was the run stunts a little bit, because they started stunting. Jalen Carter completely destroyed, buddy. That tackle that came from Georgia, he was murdering him. I like that too. That's something Fangio adding, where he's slanting Jalen Carter to basically defensive end and rushing him off the edge.
Yeah.
He just finding matchups.
He looked like he coming out of tackle, but then they slant everything down and he come around the edge. Oh my God, he been killing people with it too.
Mm-hmm.
He just finding matchups. Like I like Vic finding matchups. Man.
And adding Newton, also frustrating your offensive line. Pick Sam Darnold.
Pick Sam Darnold. What up, Big Simple? We'll talk about the team after we're done these picks. But yeah, pick interception by Sam Darnold.
Yeah, you're gonna give me that. You're gonna give me the NFC East title on Sunday. That's the gift you got for me.
Exactly. Listen, you had all that time the last two times you faced us, and y'all won the NFC East crown. This time, Big Simple, it's going to be us doing the same thing in your house. But we'll talk about y'all next. But first, Pittsburgh.
Y'all know we always turn Washington Field into Philly Field every year.
Bro, you know we haven't lost there in forever, right?
Yeah, we beat that. That's our second home field.
Yeah.
Okay, you said Pittsburgh versus Ravens?
Yeah, Pittsburgh versus Ravens on Saturday.
No TJ Watt, give me the Ravens.
I'm taking the Ravens in this one too. I don't feel like they're gonna Pittsburgh gonna sweep them.
Bro, they don't never win when TJ Watt don't play Lamar. That's the only way I would give him a chance with him not being on
and
the field.
I think Pickett's still gonna be out too.
He might come back, maybe. But hamstrings is tricky, man. I hate hamstrings.
Yeah.
You can get up from a hamstring feeling good. You get up and run 10 yards and be like, oh my, it's all tight. You all hurt. You like, they just tricky, man. You never know when you're 100% from a hamstring to you're 100%.
Exactly. Falcons hosting the New York Giants.
Falcons.
Yep. Chicago Bears hosting.
Giants don't got a quarterback. Now.
Yeah.
Because didn't the backup get hurt too?
I think I heard Tommy DeVito got
hurt. He concussion protocol. He out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Drew Lock was already out.
So they don't got a quarterback. God.
They play who played on Sunday? Somebody, I forgot who what's the name. Hold on, he played Sunday.
Yeah, well y'all
the quarterback was Tim Boyle is the starter for Sunday. Yeah, give me
that. They losing. Chicago Bears hosting the Detroit Lions.
Lions need to bounce back.
Lions.
I don't know, man. I don't know. They might
blow Chicago out.
Listen, they might be broken though, but they lost their running back today. I don't know if they blow them out. They lost David Montgomery.
Yeah, Montgomery he out for the rest of the season.
They lost Carlton Davis. I mean, they lost a lot, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. Detroit slowly falling apart. Like,
bro. One more, defensively, I was like, okay. Now it's starting to affect the offense with the injuries. I don't know if you can continue to bounce back from all this, man. Who do you replace these guys with, man? Who's that? I mean, at this point, Trey, you calling people that's at the crib.
I ain't even gonna lie. That's gonna put more stress on Gibbs too, because he's gonna have to carry the load now. He's not one of those type of backs. He's not one of those type of backs. He wasn't that kind of back from Alabama.
That's what I asked the Detroit dude earlier. I said, bro, I got a question for you. He tried to act like I was just saying some crazy. I was like, look, Do you think Gibbs is the same running back at 26 carries as he's been with 15? And he was
Not at
like,
all. I
"Dude, you
don't
don't
think
think?" I
a lot of
said,
running
bro, I
backs
don't think
not.
he's gonna be the same guy. I just don't.
Nah, me neither. Me neither. And I got said, I watched Gibbs at Georgia Tech, and I watched him at Alabama. He's never been the featured back type ball.
Nah.
He's a guy. He's a guy that he split carries a whole lot because he had injury history. So yeah,
Yeah.
no, I don't think it's gonna be the same offense without David Montgomery.
Bro, what's wrong? Who is the Duke dude, man?
He pops up all the time, does this stuff like that. He does this all the time.
Why though? Like you coming here after a good game with the negativity.
Yeah, he's a Cowboy fan that.
I know that much.
Yeah, he just does that for some reason. So don't worry.
I just wonder who he is, because bro, that got to be like a burner. You can't be a real person to do that.
I know, exactly. So let's see.
If your quarterback loses the Super Bowl, do you bench him? Like what?
Exactly.
Hey, you know what though? I know y'all seen that play that Jalen pulled off when he did the little pitch to the sideline to Saquon.
Yep.
My
Yeah,
God, I was like, Jalen, what you got? What you drunk this morning, boy? What you got? They might test you after that. You pulling Pat Mahomes moves out of this world.
Exactly.
But ain't nobody talking about it. You know what I mean?
Of course they don't.
Hey, this dude, what's Caleb Williams is not good, bro.
Of course he ain't.
Like the play they just showed, Jalen Hurts would have dropped that so cleanly.
Yeah.
In the bucket. They got a penalty. Minnesota, come on. All right, go next game. What's the next game?
Next game is Bengals hosting the Cleveland Browns.
Ooh, battle of the bummies. Give me the Bengals.
Taking the Bengals too.
Jameis Winston and turned back into Mr. I can't see the football field.
Exactly. Colts versus the Tennessee Titans.
Give me the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
Colts.
Yep. The Rams versus the Jets.
Rams.
Yep. We all know who's winning, the Eagles versus Washington. So Cardinals versus Panthers.
Cardinals.
Yep. I'm with you. Minnesota going to Seattle.
Minnesota.
That's a good job. I might take Seattle in that one.
No Geno.
Oh yeah, no, I'm taking Minnesota.
Yep. I'm with you.
Hey, it would have been a harder game if they had Geno, but they saying Geno probably out until a couple more weeks.
Right.
Y'all seen the play where Geno got hit?
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, he got smoked. And I just don't. I don't trust Sam Howell to come in and play good enough on the side.
Right. Let's see. Buffalo Bills hosting the New England Patriots.
Bills by 50.
Buffalo.
Exactly.
Bills by 50. Them boys. Oh, Swift. Nice move.
Yep. Raiders hosting the Jaguars.
Ooh, battle of the tankers. Give me the Jags. I trust Mac Jones more than Desmond Ridder.
Yeah. Trey?
Yeah, Desmond Ridder is terrible. I'll probably go Jags. No, I don't know. I'll never bet.
No Max Crosby. No Max Crosby. Bro, Max Crosby done for the season.
Oh yeah, I'm going. I'll take the Jags in this one.
Yep.
Listen, I don't see. That's crazy that teams do that, and I thought it was always like if a player fighting an injury, you get to a point where you're like, all right, we're not fighting for nothing, sit him down. You rarely see teams really hold true to it, but I think the Raiders in a point where they're like, we getting that number one pick, and I don't care what it takes.
They might as well tank at this point. Like, you don't got nothing to play for.
I think, hey, look, I know people gonna say I'm crazy, but I think Tom got something to do with the tank because he really tight with Shador.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say it's time. It's just like they not going nowhere. Like
But Tom is now
that
the
season
president
is.
of operation. I wouldn't be surprised. He like, look, we need to go ahead and reset. Let's see if we can get this first pick, man. I mean, we already here. Ain't no point of going out there trying to win no games.
Raiders don't have a quarterback. They didn't have a quarterback all season, even when Minshew was in there. So yeah,
They had
no, we
Minshew,
gonna tank.
O'Connell, and Desmond Ritter on the roster. I kind of knew that was a silly situation to begin with.
Yep.
And then they don't really got no weapons over there besides Brock Bowers. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, now y'all got to build it. They got to just build their roster up. And I think I can see the Raiders trading back into the first round and try and go get it. They gonna draft the door and try to go get Hunter. To be
I would,
honest,
bruh. Listen, my boy that I be chilling with on Twitter and talking with. He believe that's what they're gonna do for real. he like
and I
he like
also
the way
think
it's setting up. The way it's setting up, I guess they second round pick. They got 2 seconds. He like, bro, both of them gonna be top picks. Cause I wanna say one is
they
from
got 2 seconds because they both high in the second round.
one of them from the Dolphins, and one of them is there. So he like, bro, they're gonna be 2 good picks. Use that and 2 first. We probably can get back in and get back up where we need to be at.
And I know y'all probably don't like this, but I could see right the Dallas making a splash and trying to move up and get Genty too. I can see Dallas because they Dallas at like ninth right
Bro,
now.
I'm gonna tell you the one thing I don't care about is Genty going to Dallas. You want to know why?
Well,
Tell me how many carries he got over his career as a running back already. Just so you know, he averaged over 400 carries in high school a year.
no, he did, but what's his name did too
It did.
though.
Who?
Coming out, Zeke coming
No,
out,
he
he had a
didn't.
lot of carries too.
No,
Zeke
he had a lot of
Zeke
carries
was
in college. He didn't have a lot of carries in high school. They ran a 2 running back system at the high school he went to. He split
wow.
carries. His highest carries in high school was like 220. I think I seen Genty's was like 470 something.
But he had his 3 year run. He had a lot of carries in college though.
I mean, yeah,
Remember
but what's it called?
he started as a
They
freshman.
have you watched the Boise State game?
Yeah, Genty became like I
It's
think he
Genty
had
or
like 3 games
bust.
where he was over. I think he had like 3 games when he was over 30, but he had a lot where he didn't even play the second half of the jank. So that takes a lot off your body too.
It do. The rest is necessary, but bruh, to be like that many carries, to me, the shelf life for him is gonna be like Zeke. He gonna have a few good years, and then the decline gonna be quick.
The quarterback from Oregon, he gonna go off the board too.
Dylan
He gonna go
Gabriel,
off the board early too. Yeah, he gonna go.
where you
I
think
like him.
where you think he going?
I like him. I think Oakland going Shador. So
Okay, I think that
the next,
I think the Giants going Cam.
then the Giants gonna Cam Ward.
I
All right,
think so.
so I think a good fit for him probably would be I can't even think of nobody right now.
And well, the
Probably
only
Minnesota. No, Minnesota's
nah
gonna be too
JJ.
high.
They got JJ.
Yeah.
You know they
Oh yeah,
took
he did get hurt. He
yeah
did
they
get
took
hurt.
JJ
Yeah.
McCarthy last year.
Yeah, he did get hurt. Damn, I can't think of no team right now that'll need him.
That
Uh,
hasn't already drafted a first round quarterback.
exactly. Yeah, they already drafted a first round quarterback. The Giants. If the Giants need to be him between Cam Ward and him.
Yeah, yeah. You know they don't like black quarterbacks, according to
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah. I don't think they like black quarterbacks. So yeah, I think that'd be a good and fucking. I can't see no other like everybody in the league got their quarterback for the most part.
I
Besides
think
like
Tampa finna
the
start
rate.
drafting a quarterback. I can see Tampa taking a
Oh
quarterback.
yeah, because Baker, yeah.
They
But
only gave Baker a
Baker
3 year
been
deal,
hooping over there. Well,
but
but
they gave him a 3 year deal. So next year is pretty much the last year of that deal.
all right. So right now, if one of y'all could pull it up, what's the order of the draft right now?
It's I can tell you right now without looking. It's Jags, Oakland. No, it's Jags, Oakland, Giants. And the fourth pick is Patriots.
Nope. It's Giants,
Uh,
Raiders, New England, Jags,
When
Carolina.
the Jags won?
Yeah, they're in fourth. They're number 3.
When did they win?
No, they're number 4.
Ooh.
When did they
I
win?
ain't even gonna lie. That'd be crazy if the Giants draft Shedeur. He's gonna be pissed because they got the number 1 overall pick right now. So we might be seeing
You
Shedeur in
sure?
our division.
Huh?
The one I'm looking at got Oakland at 1.
Really? Because the one
They
I got
got-
was the Giants at 1.
Yeah, because they got the Giants with an asterisk because the Giants the only one that's played 14 games.
Oh, all right. I get you.
Yeah, Las Vegas. Las Vegas is technically 1, but they haven't played. They playing their game right now. So when they lose, they'll move back to 1. Giants will be back at 2.
All right, real quick.
Giants
before
got
we do-
a 12
While I do-
game, so they just a little bit worse right now.
All right. Real quick before I do the rest of before I show you what I got. Miami versus 49ers.
Miami.
I'm
They got enough help.
going for it. Yeah, I'm going Miami too. 49ers beat up right now.
Yeah, they ain't got enough help. If they had at least one of their pieces, I might be okay, but they ain't got nothing.
Right. Tampa Bay versus the Little Boys.
Should be Tampa.
Tampa should beat them. Yeah.
Yep. And the final game before I show you the draft order, Green Bay hosting the Saints.
Green Bay hosting the Saints. I'm going Green Bay. Yeah, I'm going Green Bay.
Now I'm telling you, I'm reading it right here. It says due to Raiders not playing the extra 14th game at this moment, the Giants hold the number one pick. If the Raiders were to lose the remaining games, the Raiders will end the season with the number 1 pick due to conference record, I guess.
Right.
Giants got better wins, I guess, than the Raiders, which is funny.
Yeah.
They both got 2 wins.
Right.
What? Didn't the Raiders beat the Ravens though? So who did the
Yeah,
Giants beat?
The Giants beat a couple good teams at the beginning.
Giants beat the Bengals, didn't they?
Yeah, they beat the Bengals.
Ooh, that's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, they got the number 1 right now until
Raiders
game over.
Yep.
And
right now,
Raiders down 7-0 right now.
Yeah, they gonna try to get their points.
Falcons. Falcons scored a touchdown, so it's 7-0. Falcons.
If I was the Raiders, if I was in the Raiders' shoes at this point, I wouldn't win another game. I wouldn't care how close the game was. I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure I lose.
Right.
Because when they almost had an upset a few weeks ago, and they did exactly what they're supposed to do, blow it at the end.
Yeah, they probably was purposely too.
Yeah, you know, make it look good. You don't want to tank on national TV. You don't want to be Doug Peterson.
I know that they tanked in that Detroit game. They I don't know. That was terrible.
You don't want to be Doug Peterson.
And
tank on national TV.
Yeah,
pull your quarterback who's having a great game, who's about to win the game, for you to lose the game. It's crazy.
Yeah, Dougie P was tripping.
Exactly.
Man. Was that? Listen. So hold on. So a lot of people say that was the big FU to the Giants or whatever.
Hey, that's what got him fired.
Well, no, not technically. I mean, he could have stayed. He just what got him fired was not wanting to fire that offensive coordinator of his.
Well, Press Taylor, right?
Yeah, Press Taylor got him fired. But who needed us to win for them to make the playoffs? Was it the Giants?
I think it was the Giants. Yeah.
Yeah, the Giants beat the Cowboys.
And they needed us to win.
Cowboys, and they needed us to beat the Commanders
for them to make the playoffs.
In order for them to make the playoffs.
Yeah, a lot of people say that was like Dougie P just being like F y'all or whatever. I wouldn't be surprised. Dougie P didn't like the Giants anyways.
That might have been the case, yeah. Because why would we let one of our division teams go to the playoffs? No, you ain't getting in there that easy.
Right. We're not going to help y'all just for y'all to get in the playoffs. So I'm with you guys. So let's get to this Commanders game. I know Big Simple was in the chat, so salute to Big E. So NFC East on the line for the Eagles. I mean, talk to me, Trey. We'll start with you. What's your thoughts on the Commanders?
I like the Commanders looked good last weekend, man. Like I said, that's a team we can't sleep on. They're a divisional rival. They still gonna come. They're gonna play hard. I mean, we can't take this team lightly. If we try and get where we need to go, we're gonna have to go to the Commanders. I feel like the Eagles gonna come out. They're gonna be ready, man. We're gonna run that football like we usually do. I mean, hopefully Saquon is healthy enough to play. And look, we gonna get this. We gonna get it done. I ain't really got too much to say about them, man. They offense too up and down. I feel like when they go up against experienced teams, experienced defensive coordinators, they look mediocre. But when they playing against all these bum teams, they look good. So I mean, I don't know if the Commanders were a fraud or I mean we just on a different level than a lot of teams in the NFL. But I don't feel like they could beat us if we bring our A game.
Right. Go ahead, Smitty.
I think the Commanders are a decent team right now, and I believe what they have accomplished this year shows that they are a competitive team. I just think right now they're talent deficient. They need a few extra pieces on each side of the ball to really bring things together. Obviously, looking at the team, they play good defense, they play good offense, but Trey said it best. When they play teams that are competing, play teams that are, perennial playoff teams, they turn into soup. They haven't beat a team yet this year over 500. They haven't beat a team yet this year that will be in contention for the playoffs. That's gonna continue Sunday, man. I just don't know how they stop us. To me, they used all the aggression in they soul to beat us the first time. They came out, they were really fired up, they were really, really hyped. We weren't the aggressive team we are now. I don't think that same aggressiveness is going to be duplicated by the Washington Commanders to make the game close. So yeah.
Right. For me, all right, listen, Commanders, they're good, but they're not right now. They need another year for me to be right. We're going to sweep them, just like we're going to sweep everybody else in this division. Will it be a blowout? No, because they ain't going to lay down and die, and we can't sleep on them. But at the end of the day, it's the Commanders. Like, it's the Commanders. They can beat on the Saints. They can beat on these bad teams, but let's be real. They faced us, and they got beat. So at the end of the day, it's just going to be another day in the office for the Philadelphia Eagles. We're going to get this win. And finally, Big Simple, you and your commie friends out there is going to know what it's like for an opponent to win a division at their house.
No, they're not. They're gonna make some excuses and some other stuff. They're gonna act like it didn't happen. They're gonna play all the nonchalant. Oh man, if we didn't have to play such and such, we would have still been in the fight. But we made a mistake. No, they don't even want to accept getting swept last year.
Exactly. Man, if this guy would have caught the ball and this guy would have caught the ball, maybe
if Terry McLaurin didn't come down on Reed Blankenship's forearm, we would have won that game.
Yeah. Well, if we had a real quarterback, we would have won those 2 games. Well, you had a real quarterback versus us on Thursday Night Football. What happened? What happened? Exactly, man. So we'll see y'all this Sunday.
Yeah, how much of a joke, right? Does the Giants organization have to be? Y'all starting quarterback got benched. He left to go be a backup. He didn't even want to play for your organization no more. He left to go be a backup. Like he's
No,
holding the sticks.
not only did
He's
he
holding the
leave,
sticks
he
right now.
asked to leave. He asked to leave.
Yo, you
When
could have
y'all
been a
told him he was
backup
gonna be
on your
benched, he was
team.
like, let me leave. Let me just
He
get out
could have been a backup on his team. He left to go be a backup in
for
Minnesota. Like,
somebody else.
yeah.
Like, oh, y'all finna keep losing, so let me go play in January. You know,
Yo, like I think he's like the third string quarterback right now.
second.
Second.
Oh, the second? He not
Yeah,
even dressed though.
because JJ McCarthy, I don't think they have him nobody active. JJ McCarthy hurt. Sam Darnold is the one remaining. And then they got that what's the dude name they had last year? He played against us last year in the fourth quarter. I can't remember his name though.
Yeah, he not even suited up right now. He left y'all to go be a backup for somebody else's team. The
To
Giants
be
organization is a
call
joke,
that boy
bro.
street clothes, man.
Yep.
Bro, it is a joke. I hope they suck for years to come.
I
Y'all
mean,
deserve to.
exactly. I mean, they try. Can you? If I'm Shador or one of these quarterbacks trying to get drafted, I look at the Giants. I'm like, hell no.
Bro, he
Hell
not
no.
even third
Oh my
string.
God, Justin Herbert
That
just threw the dart.
that boy is fourth string.
Damn.
Bro,
I told you, bro.
Nick Mullins is the backup. Brett Ripon is the third string, and your boy is fourth string.
God damn.
I hope they suck for a long time. They deserve to suck for a long time.
No, you know what I really hope? Listen, just so they can really get crapped on, I hope Daniel Jones somehow get a start somewhere and play halfway decent.
Exactly.
Because look, no bull jump. Every player that left their team this last year are all top of their position.
That's crazy, bro.
That's wild, bro. Talking about McKinney and all of them, right?
Yep,
Saquon.
McKinney, Saquon. It was one other person too. It was McKinney, Saquon, and somebody else. I want to say it's like an offensive lineman. He actually balling too. He like top 5 in guards right now.
I ain't gonna
Xavier
lie.
McKinney is top in interceptions and Saquon top in rushing.
I ain't gonna lie. We could go somehow at this off season go get Dexter Lawrence from over there. That'd be a great asset. We go get Dexter Lawrence. Him
My
and Jalen
God.
Carter next to each other. That'd be crazy. But I know he want to leave too. Like
Ooh.
he like, bro, I gotta get out of here too.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Hey, no, my God. Listen, that's the Giants for you, man. That's the Giants. So let's go
Well,
ahead.
you gotta finish the job, bro. I hate sitting in the corner, blitz in the corner, whiff on the tackle, bro. You got the quarterback, don't even see you coming, and you completely miss the tackle. How?
Cause they be so they ain't used to doing it.
You supposed to, man, his helmet's supposed to touch his shoulder blade, bro.
Yeah, he definitely supposed to touch earth. He can't even see you, bro. He supposed to be in the dirt.
Right, he had no eyes on the blitzer, and the blitzer just didn't kill him, just pity patted him to the point he was able to step up in the pocket and not get sacked.
It's kind of hard now though, cause you can't even really hit nobody, especially quarterbacks, without getting no penalty. It's like, man, you gotta make a business decision when you get there. Honestly,
Exactly. Man, that's the Bears for you. That's the Bears for you. Hey, what up, girl? Hey,
What it
everybody.
is, Savage? What it is?
What up, girl? How you doing, man? How you doing, girl? Salute to everybody for rocking with us on another glorious episode of B.O.B.S. The Commies almost lost their third string quarterback. Yeah, that's what they do. It's what they do. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and comment. Birds of Broad Street with the whole crew. Go ahead, Smee. Let's give our final thoughts.
Nah, man. Listen, man. Sunday. I know everybody say the NFC East, but we lock up everything Sunday. The Seattle Seahawks did what they had to do with lost this week.
Mm-hmm.
going into Sunday, man, we can lock up the number 2 seed with a win and the NFC East. We back at back to business as usual. Oh, hey, if y'all haven't checked it out yet, I did Friday night do a live stream with my guy Nick Waters from Philly Film Room.
Yeah, I saw it. Good job, Smitty. I saw it.
We're gonna try to do another one this Friday, man. Listen, man, he the best film guy in the game, man. If y'all check some of his tape out, man, he really doing his thing. Get you a little understanding of what's going on in this football field. But it's gonna be a show, man. To put on them NFC East hats and shirts and stuff this week if we can, with a win, lock in, focus. The mission still isn't accomplished, man. Mission not complete, job not finished. We got bigger goals. One game at a time, 1 week at a time, one win at a time. Go Birds.
Yep. Coach?
Yeah, man, we getting to that point in the season where we just need to get dudes through healthy. Forget all the stats, all the records, and we just need to get dudes to the playoffs healthy because there's a lot of teams that's going into this playoffs beat up, and we kind of one of the healthiest football teams right now in the league. So, I mean, look, play smart, play physical, but look, protect yourself, man. Let's go out and fight for this championship. It's your boy Trey Rock. I'm out of here.
Yep, and for me, y'all, the first step, NFC East. The second step, clinching the number 2 seed or even the number 1 seed. The next step after that, home games at the Link. And the step after that, bringing that Lombardi trophy back to the city of Philadelphia. One step at a time, let's focus on step 1, the NFC East. Let's go to the Commander's house. Let's take over that stadium. Let's do complimentary football. Get this win. Wear them hats, shirts, hoodies of the NFC East, and let's focus on getting that number 1 seed, man. And remember, by the way, me and Simone will be at the Link in less than 2 weeks. 2 weeks from this Sunday for Birds of Broad Street. Me and Simone will be at the Link for the Cowboys game, Kelly Green. Make sure y'all tap in for that. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and comment for the Birds of Broad Street. So for Moans, Trigger, Smitty, and your boy, fly, go fly, go Birds. And just remember, you're always welcome to Broad Street. Lights out.